Hi everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts, and today we are going to be playing with our scraps. So we got all of our paper scraps here, all of our ends that we've cut, all of our extra just cardstock pieces or handmade paper or just leftover little bits that you don't want to throw out, but what do you do with them? So I will show you what I came up with today, and please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell, and you guys can see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. Okay, so just to be clear, this is not my idea. I actually saw it on the Treasure Books with Natasha, and she is great. You guys should go check her out, and I'm sure you have. I mean, she is awesome. And we will be using, let's just get right into it. So you got all your little scraps that you want to use. So let's get those out. And masking tape can be our best friend today. So you're going to take some masking tape. Okay. And hopefully it'll rip off. It's been out in the garage. We don't have a heated garage, so it's kind of cold. So I brought it in to heat it up, but it might not rip the way I want it to. Okay. Try this again. All right, so I got it to cooperate with me. And what I did is I just taped it to the table and slowly just undid it. So that worked. Okay. So we're going to flip the sticky side up. It's a tongue twister. Sticky side up. And you guys can get your inks out and your daubers if you want to ink up some stuff. Let's see what we got here. So I got the black soot, and you know what? Let's do vintage photo today. So, my little dauber thingies. I got different ones here. And this is my vintage photo. Okay. And the best part is that the sticky tape does the work for you. You don't have to glue yet. I'll show you. Okay. So what we're going to do is I like to do like the base ones, like, you know, maybe this is onion dyed. So you could do some onion dyed, some avocado dyed, some tea dyed, just whatever papers you want to stick down. And I'm not going to ink these right now, but and you could go off the tape a little, just however you want to do it. Make sure you guys in frame. And I just like to do just like kind of the nothing with a pattern or, you know, at first. Just kind of, just for a base, you know. Because you can always build this up. And that's the fun part is you could build it up however you want. Do like stamping and just different things like that. And then we'll do some sewing and just some fun things. So I hope you guys are having a crafty day today. Getting out all your papers and ripping them and laying them down. Because you know what? There's something about that. It's so satisfying and just rewarding just to get rid of your scraps, you know? We all have scraps everywhere. If you are a junk journaler, you have scraps. If you're doing it right, I guess, right? If you're doing it right, you have some scraps laying around. Okay. So, yesterday my son came over and brought his laundry and stuff. And I'm, you know, he moved out a couple of years ago. And so at least he comes back to do his laundry at least once a week. So I get to see him and we get to hang out. And we did some homemade pizzas and stuff. So that was kind of fun. Just getting to hang out with him and see him, you know. You got to take advantage of them when they want to actually come hang out with you. It's like, who else has kids that come over just to do laundry? But hey, I'm not complaining. I love it. I get to see him and we watch movies and just have a great time. And then him and his dad usually play some video games and they sit out there and visit and do that. And I'll usually come in here and my craft room and And I'm right here beside him. I can hear him. I'm like right here with the door open. So I hang out and I'm doing my little crafts and getting my stuff done. And so it's just fun, you know? It's just fun having the kids back every once in a while. Come visit. And get their laundry done, you know? And get a good cooked meal. He's always like, I'm sick of eating out. And he never cooks for himself, you know? He's just being a bachelor. Living the bachelor life right now. So he always gives me what he wants. He's like, I want lasagna. No, I want enchiladas. Or I want, you know. So, got to make the good stuff. Hold on just a second. I'm back. So I had the mail lady pull up. I had to go run out there real quick. Always seems like when you're doing something, somebody always shows up or needs something, you know. So, but that's good. We got to get stuff done. Get our packages delivered, you know. That's a necessity. Okay. So, and like I said, this is my avocado and onion dyed. Some of this right here, this is avocado, that's onion. And I do have a video on that, and I'm actually making some right now. And it's that easy. I mean, once you get it in there and boiling, and I just turn it down to a simmer. And just get it simmering, you know. And just have it simmer like about an hour. That's about what I do. Or what to the color of your, you know, liking that you want. And then you just strain it out and dip your paper in it and go to town, you know. Start dyeing your paper. So vintage photo, and now I'm gonna just start putting some little ink, little inky inks, just to add a little contrast. And just some fun paper, you know. And if you don't have any more sticky spots, I like my Scott Create glue stick. Amazing. Gotta get it. And I have enough scrap papers here to glue on. So do a little gluing. And this is just, like I said, just so satisfying. And then this is just gonna, I'll show you what we can do with this. And we'll do a little fun thing here. And then like this is cardstock, you know. So, and I did a little stenciling on that, which I do have a video on that too. It's just, I take my RIT dye because I do a lot of tie dyeing in my Etsy shop too. And I have RIT dye, which is really good for tie dyeing and stuff, and paper dyeing apparently. I found out. So, I take it and put it in a spritzel, like a spritz, like one of these. For some reason, I can't say that word today, but a spritzer, like to spritz, you know, a little spray, oops, a little spray bottle. And put the stencil down or whatever you want to use and just do a little spritz, you know, and just, and it turns out really cool. Like you got this kind of stuff happening. And it's kind of fun, you know, like I had a feather one and a flower and mushrooms. And so it's just kind of a neat little, and it gets all the little splat looking things and it just looks cool. I think it's really fun. Okay. So I hope you guys had a good weekend and got some stuff done and, you know, accomplished a little bit in your lives, which is fun. I'm not sure if I really accomplished anything. What did I do? Oh, we went grocery shopping, so, you know, sometimes that is an accomplishment in itself. Just to go grocery shopping, especially with the holidays. Oh my goodness gracious. You got Thanksgiving coming up, and you got everybody out wanting the same turkey that you want. And, whew, so we went yesterday to hopefully, you know, beat some of it, because next week is going to be probably insane. So we went, and the store that we go to here in Oregon, the local little store that we go to, the grocery store, it's if you spend a certain amount of money, you get a free turkey. So, and every time we go, we always spend way too much, you know how that goes. So getting a free turkey is awesome. So, but everybody wants to do it. So we got, you know, everybody and their uncle out doing the same thing we're doing. So, but it, you know, we made it. We got through it. got in and out. Got what we needed, got a turkey. And then I have my mother-in-law live with me too, so she gets her stuff that she needs, and she got a turkey too. So we did that, and then because we got a big deep freeze outside, so and then my son, he went and got, you know, his groceries and stuff, and wound up getting a turkey too because he spent just enough. And I told him, well, bring it over here into the freezer because they're good for about a year in the freezer, and why not? We're gonna have turkey for a while. I say stock up. You know, it's not like they go bad. I mean, geez, we'll eat them. So we definitely got a stocked freezer out there as of now. I mean, who else? I'd love to hear if you guys how your guys' experience with shopping, and I wonder if anybody else has the deals like we do here, just with the turkey and stuff, and because that's kind of fun. They do it every year, so it's kind of nice. So get down, get your turkey. Okay, what else we got? I'm trying to find contrasting stuff here. I got some music notes. I got some coloring paper that I avocado dyed. I thought I had a bigger piece of that. This is kind of fun just to do strips. And then now you can either just keep gluing it like this and keep it like this, or we'll take it over to the sewing machine and I'll show you guys some sewing techniques to do across it and stuff. But I think before that we should get my stamp. We could stamp it, you know? Do a little bit of stamping. Okay. I'll just make sure I'm getting all the tape spots. We're covering up the tape spots. After a while, it feels like you're grabbing the same kinds of papers. Like you want something different. Oh, that's right. I got my handmade paper out. So this is my handmade. I think I have a tutorial. I'm sure I do. I have a tutorial on making handmade paper for sure. But I don't remember if I did the rainbow on it. I pretty much just put it in a tie-dye squirt bottle. Like not a spritzer, but a squeeze. And it's got a little metal tip, you know. Like say this was something like this. And it's got a little metal tip and you got your dye in here. And you just do the different colors. And make the rainbows. That's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Okay, what do we got here? So just all kinds of different things happening. So just go ahead and get your stuff inked, and we'll do that. And I'm going to go grab my stamps, and I will meet you guys right back here. Okay, so also I have some, you know, just some of your scrapbook paper, which is nice to add a little bit of something, you know. So just anything you guys think is nice and beautiful and didn't want to throw away, you know. But you definitely want to use it for something. So this could be that something for sure. So I'll do this. Okay. There we go. So just wherever you think you want to put it. Oh yeah. I didn't put this on yet. I keep getting sidetracked today. It's just one of those days, you know, like, ease. I mean, the dog wanted it, and I've told you guys this before, but we got a kitty that we adopted, and she's a little bit older, and she's a little cranky, you know, and she doesn't want to be friends with the Rudy, our dog. He's like 3 now, and doesn't want to be best friends with him, and he just wants to play. And we have 2 dog doors, one in the front door, one in the back, and she loves to wait and pounce on him. But she doesn't hurt him. She just she doesn't even touch him. She just kind of does the little swat, you know, and scares him, and he's just a little weenie. So now he sits out there and whines for me to let him in, and I'm like, we have 2 dog doors. You figure it out. So I don't open the door to let him in. I actually shake his little treats and make him run in through the dog door. Because I'm like, you could come in. Jeez. And he gets brave enough and he gets all excited. And then he's a little terrier. And I think I've showed you guys pictures before. And he loves it. And he comes in and he does a little Brody. He kicks his feet and Brody's around. And he's so funny. He's all proud of himself for coming in. And I'm like, just come through the dog door. So yeah. So that's my fun day. It's like, get in here. You do not need to be scared of the kitty. Yeah, and she loves taking his dog bed and laying on it in the sunshine. And then she looks at him like, what are you gonna do? Yeah, she's a big fat fatty. I call her Patty because she's a patty. Okay. So animals, you know, I'm sure you guys have some stories with yours too. It's pretty funny. But they keep your house lively, you know. Especially when the kids move out and stuff, and you gotta have something to entertain you. Okay. Well, let's get it here. Okay, say you got that done. That's how you want it. And I mean, this is paper scraps. I was thinking lace, and we could do all that, but I'm gonna keep it paper, or we could do some washi. Washi's considered paper. So if you got all your washi tapes, which this is kind of fun to use up too, let's just take a couple, you know, because washi tape gives everything a little bit of pop. Just some little extra things to it, you know. And then this will help too if you want to maybe tape, if you're not going to sew, you can just tape down some corners and stuff and do all that, and you won't have to sew it. You could just extra do that. But I like to, because I am going to sew it, I'm not using the extra glue, but I like to take glue if I'm not sewing anything and just take my glue stick. Because these, you know, like if you're going to give this away or sell it or something, you want to make sure it's going to stay stuck down. So I usually take a little glue stick and just do a little bit, you know. This one's fun. I mean, it's big, but I'll do something. Do something with it. I don't want to cover up too much here. I mean, you could even take it and fold it over if you want. I mean, the back's not going to show, but see, that's kind of nice with the masking tape. So this is just a fun, quick way to use up your scraps. And then they're ready to cut and do some fun things with, which I will show you. We'll do something and put something together. And there we go. It's the little words and stuff, and we can even do a little inking around. Okay, now I want to do stamps. So I got this fun little alphabet stamp. I just got this off of Amazon, and you just type in peg stamps, like numbers and letters, alphabets, and you'll get, you know, something like this, and they're great. They all work great. So let's do just anything, you know. We can do number, and we just make up a number. Any number will do. So we got 7, 4, 8. It's a good number. So it's number 748. So that's filed. And we could take some fun little, I love this one. Love grows here. If you've watched my videos, I like using this one. So, wherever. Love grows there. Grows right there. And I got my leaves. You do some fall leaves throughout. So, you know, you can just kind of jazz it up however you want. And then we got September flowers. I know you think about it too much. You just gotta do it. Don't think about it too much. And this has a saying on it. I did a cork, wine cork. I glued it to it. It was taped, but then I glued it on there. And it's got a fun little saying on it. Let's see. All life grows lovely where you are. Okay. So we could do a little bit of these cute little flowers. Just gives it something, a little more depth. And then you could keep stacking this up. Like I said, you can put lace on it. You could add some die cuts. I mean, I got little heart words that, these were the face to my, and I didn't, you know, you don't cut them right sometimes. And they're the face to my little, I'll show you guys, but they're my little Rudolph, I got them right here. So I got my fun little Rudolph Christmas ornaments that I made. And this is the face, and you see it's kind of not perfect, so I didn't keep this one, but cut out a book page. I do have a video to show you guys how to make these, and I sell them in a set of 3 in my Etsy shop. So they're just made with cardboard and book pages and some ink and some pipe cleaners and some twine and eyelet. So, and they're fun. And I just draw the little face on, and I got a set of 3 in my Etsy shop. I'll put the link down below for you guys. Come check them out. They're great for Christmas. You hang them on your Christmas tree. Come check out, I'll put the video down so you guys can learn how to make them too. And yeah, so those are fun. And that's what these are from. So I think it'd be kind of fun. Maybe we can just glue something on there, you know. That's what I'm saying. Just use up just scraps. Like you have a project you did and you don't have it perfect the way you want it. You can just kind of do that. And then, let's see. And then you could just take your October stamp. That's what this one is. And if you want, just put a little stamp over the top of it. So, you know, just play around and just keep, I mean, you can layer this all day. You can keep finding stuff. That's just fun to play with, you know? And then just a fun little stamp on top. Just kind of give it something. Okay. So we're done with that. We got our stamps. We got our paper. We got our washi. We got some everything, all the stuff that you want. And now I'm going to take you guys over the sewing machine and I'll show you how to sew it down. And I'll meet you over there. So we're at the sewing machine, and I hope this is a good angle for you guys, but what we're going to do is just do a straight line. We can we can wiggle it around. Here, I'll just show you. So just put it on there. I got black thread in here, but you can have whatever color. And just kind of wiggle it back and forth. Do a little back stitch. But you can also glue the ends too, so they don't, you know, come off. I'll show you guys that too. And so we did that side. We'll kind of just do the same thing to the other side. Just wiggle. Just kind of catch whatever you want to catch. I mean, you could backstitch at the beginning too, but it doesn't really unravel. It's not bad. Okay, and then let's zigzag. We'll do a zigzag in the middle here. Get untangled. Okay. And Like I said, you could do a back stitch at the beginning if you want. And then we'll go ahead and zigzag here in the middle. Okay, so we got this all done. We got it sewn on our machine here. You can see. Just got it all sewn up, so it looks great. And you can keep the strings on it if you want, but I like to take them off, or whichever, it depends on my mood, I guess. But I love to save them. So this is all my strings and little tie, like some macrame rope, and these are great to use for clusters or for something. We might use it on this too, because I really like to do that and it's fun. Now, what you could do with these, the easy thing you could do with it is make a belly band. I mean, that's, you know, that's amazing to do with it. So you got this, and go ahead and wherever you're gonna put it, this is one of my journals here. And let's say let's put it over here. I think it'll look better. And just kind of see what size you want. Because this is great. You just cut them up however you want them and use them however you want it. So let's say we want a belly band over here. So we'll just cut it about here. And if you're worried about it unraveling, you could take your glue stick and on the back part where it's not going to be seen, you can kind of, you know, you could do a little gluing here, but also we're going to do a line there with the glue. So that'll hold it too. But like I'm saying, if you cut it and you're not gluing that spot, you could take a little glue stick or a dab of, you know, like Fabrifix or, you know, and just do a little bit like that. And that will hold it. And that's what I use here is Fabrifix, and I got it in a Sugar Bell. I got this off Amazon, and the Fabrifix off Amazon. And it's a Sugar Bell piping, icing piping bottle. And it's for like cake decorating and stuff like that, but it works great. It comes with this metal tip, and it's got a small little hole, and you can get just a little bit out when you need it. And I got a set of 2 4-ounces just on Amazon. So just go to Amazon and type that in, and it will pop up. Okay, well, let's see. So we're just going to do that. And I just keep my little needle in here so it doesn't dry up. And then, I mean, you could stick it right here in the middle too, which could be fun. So just put it on however you want it. It takes a second just to get it stuck down. And this is just my tie-dye. I have a video on how I did this, and I pieced together all my tie-dye leftovers that I had from my flags and banner flags and stuff I make in my shop, my Etsy shop. And come check them out. They're pretty cool. I make tie-dye banner flags, and I do different decals on them and stuff. And these were all just the leftovers, so I sewed them all together and made a journal with it. So I got a video on that too. Okay, so that's what journal this is. I just wanted to show you guys, so you're not like, what journal is that? Okay, so we got that, and here is the fun part we can do. Let's move this out of the way for a second. More scraps we can use is take your scraps, just whatever you got left here, and let's make a little cluster. I'm sure you guys know how to make clusters, but this is something you can add on the top of them too. And if you want, you can ink the edges and all that stuff, you know, jazz it all up. And I just like taking it. And this is when your stapler comes in handy too. Because I like fun, fast, and easy, you know, and it looks great. So this is always something fun, fast, and easy. And you can use your scraps. Use them up, people. Don't save them. Don't throw them away. Just use them, you know? Just use them. Why not? Okay, so you got that, and then I like to take a little bit of thread here. And I got different colors, you know. And I figure since that's vibrant with different colors, you can just take it however you want it, you know. There's no rhyme or reason. You are the boss of your own creativity. It is a fact. So you just take it and bunch it down like this. And you staple it, and you're golden. Look at that. So you got yourself a little cluster that you made with your scraps. Yes, 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 yes. And I'm throwing my scraps everywhere. And then you could take it and glue it wherever you please. So maybe I'll go over here. Just like that. And then you got yourself a tuck, and you can tuck whatever you want in there. Make it look nice. I don't really have anything on hand, but I do have some scraps. So just a fun little tuck, you know. Just stick whatever you want in there. Oh, I do have some scrap paper here. There. And just have it however you want it. And I hope you guys found this informational, and this is very versatile. And the masking tape just makes it so much easier once you get it rolled out and not ripped. And just lay it out, put all your stuff on it, layer it up how you want. And if you don't want to sew, just go ahead and just make sure you glue down really good on top, you know, on the top pieces. And you got yourself a nice, versatile cluster here. I mean, I guess collage. It's kind of, you know, like a collage-y thing. And you could cut this off and put it on tags. You can, I mean, you can make this a tag and do that and, you know, put it onto some cardstock or something. And there's just so many different things you could do with it. And I hope you guys liked it today and found it informational. And please, hashtag Snowstorm Crafts, and I will come check out what you guys did. And I'd love to see what you guys did and made. And please, 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 I know I have it somewhere. I hid it from myself. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell, and you guys can see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. And keep on crafting, guys. Have a great day.